What's up, Tackle Warehouse? Thanks for tuning back into our ICAST coverage live here from our Tackle Warehouse studios. Up next, we have Scott Canterbury today. He's going to talk about some of his new rods from Halo, as well as some new net bait products. How are you doing today, Scott?
I'm doing good, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all's time, and it's a little different, but this is ICAST. This is the way we're going to do it. So
now you guys have is this a whole new series in general, or just some new colors? Sorry for my ignorance, but we have the STH series. So what is the STH series a whole all about? And then we've only got the drifter and then the crush worm here, but you've got a few other ones on hand there yourself. So I guess give us an overview of what STH is about, and then kind of run through one of each baits if you could, please.
Yeah, now, I mean, we're excited as a company at Netbait to announce the STH Finesse series of baits. And Netbait's been doing a lot to get into that finesse. They got that. We come out with they've had the finesse worms forever. And then they came out with the flex worm and everything in 5-inch size, trying to get into that finesse market. The drop shot market is, it was already established up north in the smallmouth regions. Set the Hook was the name of the company up there that had these baits. Netbait partnered with them, and this is the STH series of baits. Awesome drop shot baits. We have tubes, but it's phenomenal. That drifter was a big bait last year at St. Lawrence. It was already catching them. Now then we have it in a clamshell packaging from Netbait. It's unbelievable. Every bait you get out is going to be prestige. It's going to be straight. You're not going to have crooked tails or anything like that. It's a 2.75-inch drifter. Juvenile Goby was the color I was using last year, and that was a great bait. The Crush series of worms from Netbait in that STH series is another phenomenon. That's another drifter. I don't know what color you have there, but this drifter here is awesome color. That Juvenile Goby I used a lot last year up there. This one here I'm really liking. It's the Avocado. Chartreuse all the way down the belly, and the back is like a pumpkin side. But you can see, they went through a lot of detail. Got eyes in the bait, fat head, just like a little goby. And all of these drop shot baits are like a hand-poured bait. They're flat on the bottom. People don't know, but that flat bottom on any drop shot baits, if you go back and look at any of the drop shot baits that have been really good over the years, most of them have a real flat bottom. If it's not, there's worms and stuff. But if it's a drop shot bait or smallmouth, there's flat bottom. Anything that you're moving up and down that's flat on the bottom disturbs more water, and it'll attract the fish from a little further off than a rounded body that just doesn't disturb as much water. So it's one thing they took into account. The same thing with this Crush series of baits. The Crush worm, I used these last year too, but I just didn't have the clamshell packaging and everything. That's a 3.75-inch great drop shot bait. Show you what they look like. It's got a big flat tail on it, flat across the bottom. You can see the tail, how wide it gets to disturb water. And, the action on those things, they're so soft. Setting in the water on a drop shot hook, they just look phenomenal. 3.75-inch in a crush worm. They have a junior crush worm, which is a 3-inch, really, really good. So, a little bit compact, super bait. That one's called a Naked Perch. The other one's called Bang. They have just phenomenal colors across the line. And, with the packaging, like I say, I'm just really impressed by that clamshell package. Magic Chartreuse and a 3.75. It's a Magic crawl worm, and then it's a chartreuse tails on them. Really good color. And the one that I liked last year, I'm not necessarily the guy that goes down the 4-pound line with the small bait, was the Stumpy Crush. And it's the same, same packaging, same colors and everything. But you can tell it's a lot fatter body. The body is a lot fatter. It's a 3.5-inch flat bottom. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's a flat bottom, 3.5-inch, just a lot thicker bait, a lot meatier bait. I thought I got a little better average size on my bites when I got bit on that Stumpy Crush, and it's just a little meatier bait and the same exact action, same everything as the regular crush worms. But Netbait's excited about joining forces with Set the Hook, and that's a great new baits and a great new product line that we're introducing.
Now, do you guys have some new tubes coming out? Do you have any of the tubes available with you right now at all, or?
We do. I've got a few of them. Last year I ended up winning Angler of the Year on the Elites last year at St. Clair. Everybody was cranking, everybody was doing that, and I caught 95% of my fish on this tube, on a set the hook tube. Now it's a Netbait hook in that STH series, and man, it's a phenomenal bait, phenomenal. Most tubes on the market are made, I would say, 60 to 70% body and then 30 to 40% tails. What they did to give you more action is they reversed that. These baits are 40% body, as you can see, and 60% tentacles. It's unbelievable the action you get off of those tentacles. So we have a 40% body, 60% tail action is unbelievable. Colors are amazing. This one here is it's a dark melon with purple flake. Works really good on smallmouth up there. I like green pumpkin, purple, anything dark with, and that purple's a big deal up there. But the key is those long tentacles and how free the bait, the tails will actually move in the water instead of being real short. They have that. That's the STH 4-inch tube, and they also have a real scaled down version of the exact same bait. This is a 2.5-inch tube. And if you think about it, a 40% body on a 2.5-inch tube, we don't even have an inch of body on that. Little bitty, but it's got a lot of tentacles on it. So it's a little bitty body, tentacles are long, and great when fish are spawning or they're really, really finicky up north. Those smallmouths can't stand it, real small body bait, and that clear water, it stands out. So, I mean, that's the two tubes that we got is a STH 4-inch tube and an STH 2.5 in a variety of great colors, and they're excited to have those now in the lineup.
Very cool. So a lot of new baits from Netbait, a lot of cool colors, the whole new STH line. I'm guessing the STH line might come into play hopefully for you when you guys get to go to New York. Hopefully that does. It's going to be perfect timing because you guys will be up there catching them, and we'll have them on the site for you guys to pre-order. So make sure to tune back in. And for some more ICAST coverage, Scott, I appreciate that you taking the time to join us today and show us all the new stuff. And good luck up there in New York.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. And I sure hope we get to go and get to use some of these new products up there, catch some big smallmouth, guys. Y'all have a great one.
You too, sir. Thank you.